Hi everybody, I hope you had an amazing week. We're back again today with another live and another topic. I really hope that you're enjoying the group and the engagement with each other and the connection that everyone is making. And I want to encourage all of you to post and share and network amongst each other, because I believe that's where the most value comes out of the group. So, and for those of you that have contributed and have engaged with other members, I want to thank you for your contribution. Hi Sherry, thank you so much for joining in the live today. Today I chose to speak about a topic that I'm sure a lot of you might find interest in, which is I want to share some quick tips with you about making a career change. For those of they might be thinking of making a career change. Maybe you've been in a job for many years and you maybe don't see yourself fit there any longer, or maybe the environment isn't something that you no longer enjoy or that resonates with your values and maybe your natural talents. So, and you might be stuck in the same position. I wanted to share some tips with you on how to make that pivot and change. And I know that the biggest barrier, hi Cherry, the biggest barrier to making a change is usually because of the unknown, and you don't have the experience yet of maybe the position that you're trying to go into, or maybe even if you're trying to change a whole industry and trying to go into a completely different field. Usually the barrier is that it feels more comfortable to stay in the same position because you already know what that entails and you probably have been doing it for a while. This could be, hi Aliu, thank you for joining. Hi Anne, hi Anjali, I hope I'm saying that correct. So yeah, I was saying that a lot of the times, because of the fear of the unknown, that this could become a barrier. So I want to jump right into some of the tips. So the first tip that I want to share with you is, maybe rather than make that extreme jump in a whole new industry. So let's say you are in research assistant in a lab currently and you want to make a change to go into marketing, let's just say, for example, then that would be too extreme of a jump right away. So the best approach might be to just find the environment that fits with you mostly. So if the environment that you're currently working in it doesn't align with your natural talents and you're not happy there, then find the right environment first. The next step that you can take in order for you to eventually get to your ultimate destination, which might be marketing. And I know that seems like an extreme change in industry, but there's a lot of people that sometimes have a change of heart. And the more experience that they get, the more knowledge they have, they start realizing that they might be happier somewhere else because they start learning more about their personality and themselves and what would make them happy. So you want to ask yourself the question, how can I get myself in the right working environment rather than the right job first? So that seems like a better next step, rather than just going to the extreme and trying to find the job, because obviously you want to also build yourself towards that other position. So you want to slowly gain the skills along the way, figure out what skills you need in order to cater and position yourself properly in order for you to go into that position. Hi Holly, thank you so much for joining. So if the ideal role that you're looking for is not possible, then find the in-between, right? Like I said before, sometimes it's much harder and actually almost impossible to make the change, the extreme change. So find the happy medium. What's an in-between role that you can go into that will get you the skills and the experience of that ultimate position you're going for. So find that happy medium. It's pretty important to do that. And envision your destination, right? So what are the intermediate positions that you can do, and what is the next right step? So by focusing on that, you will give yourself a chance to strategically plan what your move will be about and what is the right path for you to take in order to go to that final destination. Hi Nita, thank you so much for joining. A third tip I have is to match your resume to the positions that you're inquiring for, right? So, and I have an analogy for this one. Let's say you're selling your house, right, in real estate, and maybe the particular buyer that you're going for is families with kids. Then obviously you want to cater your home to appeal to a couple that has children. So maybe you want to stage your home to have a kids room, because that is what you're trying to target in order to sell your home. So I thought that was an appropriate analogy, and maybe you want to get some recommendations from your real estate agent in order to cater the home to that particular buyer. So it's the same way with your resume and the position that you're trying to land. You want to cater your position to the right audience. So if you're going for a particular position, you want to match all your qualifications and all your experience in order for them to match the position that you're trying to land, and for your resume and your story to speak to the right audience, or the right recruiters that are going to be the people in charge to give you a chance for an actual interview and then ultimately land you the right job. Hi Yeta, thank you so much for joining. So the last tip that I have is to envision yourself in your ideal position that you like to be in. I know it sounded a little woo-woo, but if you can't see yourself in that position, then obviously you're not going to know how to take the right steps in order to get there. So first you have to know what is it that you're going for and envision it in order for you to take the right steps that you need to get there. So envisioning it and believing that it will happen for you is actually very, very important, even though it does seem like it's, it's something not logical and outside of your control, but that's back to the manifestation and the energy that you're attracting what you want. And if you envision yourself in that particular position, then there'll be more chances along your way for you to attract the right people, the right opportunities by taking the right action, so that you actually get to the ultimate destination or the ultimate position that will make you much more fulfilled and happy and enjoy the career that you're in. As I know that's pretty important. We spend half our lives at work, so we want to make sure that that is a place that we enjoy going to, and it's the right environment and the right growth environment for you to grow and to be happy and fulfilled in moving on to the next level. So it's pretty important. So lastly, I want to tell you about a workshop I'm actually conducting via Zoom tomorrow from 3 to 5 Eastern time zone. So I will post on that after the video, and if you guys are interested, anyone is interested, just let me know. Just send me a DM via Facebook and I will be able to send you all the details. I don't know if you guys have anything else. If you guys have anything else to maybe questions about what I already spoke so far, you can always type them into the comments. And if not, I hope to see as many of you in the workshop tomorrow. Oh, actually details about the workshop. That's what I forgot. So the workshop tomorrow is all about how to write an effective resume, how to write an effective cover letter, LinkedIn profile, and how to prepare for job interviews. So it covers all these different steps and details. And like I said, it'll be conducted via Zoom. So I think a lot of you that are thinking about making a career change might actually benefit a lot from the information. And you'll have a chance to ask questions as well, as it'll be live on Zoom. So that's always a good way to interact together. If you guys have any other questions about that. Hi Casey. Hi Miriam. Thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna start doing some polls in the group to gather your engagement, and also more on which topics you would like me to discuss on lives, and what are the topics that are most important to you, and what is the information that you would like me to cover. And also, I want to know that as I'm bringing in more guests with live interviews, to ensure that we're actually providing the information that you guys want to hear in this lives in the group. So I'll do that shortly as well. All right, thank you everyone. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you here next week on another live.